Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. It's a little crazy here in our house. I just got home from work and then I went to a cross-country meet with a parent meeting and senior night and everything. We've had dance already. We have to go back to dance. My husband's out of town and I got home and it's 7:15 and I just want to make soup. So it's starting. I figured I would try out my amazing blender, and I wanted to kind of share that with you guys. So the cool thing about this blender right here, this amazing piece of equipment, is that it comes with this amazing cooking guide. And in this cooking guide are recipes and it does its own thing. And I saw in here cheesy potato soup. So I wanted to quick make that. And it had pretty much everything on our list. So I wanted to share with you what I did. And how you use this when you make a soup is you're just going to go right down the recipe and you're going to add in each ingredient in the order that it's listed. And then there's a section, let me see if I can, there's a section for add-ons. You see that? There's a section right there for add-ons. Now, what that means is, I guess there's a part in here where it's going to say that we can add things in. It's actually going to heat the food and make the soup right in there. It's supposed to take 25 to 30 minutes. I don't know. This is my first time. So I wanted to share with you the recipe while it's cooking. And this is one of the reasons I was super excited about this blender, because now I can make soup. I can make soup and not really have to do a lot. So to make this potato soup, you're going to need 2.5 cups of low sodium chicken broth, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of fresh thyme, 1.5 cups of russet potatoes. I didn't have russet potatoes, but I had Yukon Golds. It's like a kid. It just keeps wanting to interrupt me. So I just used the Yukon Gold potatoes. I'm all about using what you have and not making extra trips to the store and just kind of making it work. So it's 1.5 cups of russet potatoes. We used Yukon Gold. 1/2 medium onion. 1 small carrot. 1 celery stalk. And 2 garlic cloves. You're just going to add it into the pitcher, just the way I listed it. And then I just put the lid on and I turned the dial to soup and push the button. And now it's going to do its process. And what else I'm doing, let me turn is I got this beautiful cast iron little milk pot. It's brand new. It's for Christmas. I definitely recommend getting it. This is perfect. I have a couple cubed potatoes, this real small cubed potatoes in there. We kind of like a little bit of chunk in our potato soup, so I'm going to cook that, and then when the soup is done, I'm going to throw the cooked little cubed potatoes right into the soup. I'm going to try that out, because then it's not a total pureed soup. It's also got a little bit of chunk in there, which we kind of like. So then I guess what it does is it's going to go through, it's going through its process here, doing what it needs to do. And then the add-ons for this soup, let's see, the add-ons are 4 ounces of cheddar cheese and a little bit of black pepper. So I got my cheddar cheese. This is 8 ounces, so we're going to use half. When it tells me, I guess on here, it's going to tell me when it's time to add things in. See, right now it's heating up and then it's blending. Not totally sure how long this is going to take, but I am going to totally come back and share with you guys how this turned out. The really cool thing about this blender is it cleans itself. I don't even have children sometimes who do that. So especially with a nice piece of equipment, if you've got kids that part of their chores are cleaning dishes or washing dishes and stuff, sometimes I don't trust them using really nice pieces of equipment and washing it. This baby does it by itself. So I will come back when we're ready to add our cheese in, and then I will show you how it turned out, and then as well as getting us cleaned up. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so Lily, please stop barking. All right, so let me show you. This just beeped end, and it really didn't take much. So what we're gonna do, hold on a second. All right, so it's beeping end. So then what we're supposed to do, okay, is you take the lid off. Be careful, it is steaming hot. Do you see that? Steaming hot. Okay, so then it says to add the cheese. Now the only problem I had was I couldn't stop eating the cheese while I waited for the soup to be done. So we're gonna add this cheese, and then I am going to add a little bit more because I was a little hungry. We're going to put the lid back on. See if I can figure this out. And there we go. And now it says we're supposed to pulse right here. Let's see. It says to pulse. And if you can hear me, it's really not loud at all. And this does not run when it's making soup. It doesn't run continuously. I totally think this is my new favorite piece of equipment. All right, so let me turn this around. All right, so I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I am now, it said to pulse it. It's just cheese, so it will melt. It's very hot. So, as you can see what I'm doing, is I'm just lifting it off. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me try and put you down. There you go. There, now you can see. It's very hot. The glass is hot, so you need to really be careful. There's a little helper handle here. And I'm going to dump in, I told you I was doing potatoes. So some chunky potatoes. I cooked those while this was cooking. I'm just going to look at that. That is so smooth. That is crazy. So now I want to show you, let me get the rest of this in. I just have a few more potatoes. And I figure I cooked the potatoes. We like a little chunk in our soup. This is like liquid gold. Look at that. It's very hot. So, one thing that I absolutely love, let me move this out of the way. Well, that cools a little bit, is the self-clean feature. So I'm going to show you that real quick. All right. So to clean this, you're going to fill it, and there's measuring marks on here. You're going to fill it to 3 cups. All right. And I have hot water in the sink already. So we're just going to fill it to 3 cups. Okay, 3 cups. Then I'm going to add a drop or 2 of dish soap. We're going to add a couple drops. We're going to place this back on here. Hold on. There we go. It fits like perfectly. I'm going to put the lid back on. Oh, did you hear that? The one thing I do want to tell you when you are cleaning this or rinsing this or whatever, you don't want to get the electronic part under here when you're rinsing it out. You don't want to get that wet because that is all the electronic works. It fits snug on here and everything. So then let me show you. Let me turn this around. You go on here. You hit cancel. Cancel. All right, so you see, oh, I'm sorry, you couldn't see. I hit cancel. I'm going to go, look, I even made a mess. Look at the mess I made. I'm going to, over here, heated wash. You ready for this? This is my favorite part. And you just let it go. It's going to run for about 5 or 10 minutes. It has a whole cycle. It's going to heat the water up, and it's going to run the blender to clean everything. So then all I have to do is take it off. My soup is made. We're ready to eat. We have some garnish. And my blender will be clean. I literally have no pot that I need to clean for my soup. It's completely in one thing. I am so in love with this machine, it's not even funny. So, I can show you it's heating up. Let me show you. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it. This is your temperature. Okay. See, it's starting to go up. And it's hot. And the temperature will rise, and then it'll do a blender cycle. And it will be clean. So we are going to enjoy some soup. It only took about 30 minutes. I didn't have to get a pot out other than to make other potatoes to add to it. But I didn't have to get a big pot out and then cook it for a long time. There we go. It's cleaning itself. All right, guys. I'm going to have some dinner before we have to run out again. I want you to have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.